Hello everyone, it's Dr. Jasmine. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be dedicated to one of my favorite adaptogen herbs. So we've been talking about lately stress and how that affects the hair growth cycle, how when we're not managing our stress levels, that can cause our hair to go into that resting or telogen phase. And in severe cases, that can lead to a condition called telogen effluvium, where we're getting lots of shedding, hair coming out in handfuls. So today I want to talk to you about an adaptogen. Adaptogens being herbs that actually help us do just that. They help us adapt, right, to stressful situations. So when we do undergo stressors, instead of our bodies always just like freaking out every time we go through something, we have a better sense of how I need to respond to that situation when it pops up. So that's what these adaptogenic herbs kind of help our bodies do. Now, my favorite herb, or one of my favorite, the one I want to highlight today, is called Bacopa. Bacopa monnieri, or also known as water hyssop, is a wonderful herb that I find isn't as popular as other adaptogens. Most people are super familiar with like ashwagandha and some of our medicinal mushrooms like reishi that have those adaptogenic effects, but Bacopa is just as wonderful and brings its own like other properties to it as well. So not only is this herb going to help us manage our stress response, but it also has great effects on memory, concentration, focus, and cognitive performance. So those for us who have diagnosed or maybe undiagnosed adult ADHD, or just like feeling like we're always jumping from one thing to the next, kind of impulsive, Bacopa can be really great at helping us kind of hone in our mind and really focus on the task at hand. There's even some research out there that shows that when taken consistently for 12 weeks, cognition and memory improved greatly versus the placebo group in adults. This was actually based on personal observation and also a survey that was given to the participants that helped to measure overall cognitive ability. So both the person themselves felt like their concentration and cognitive performance increased, and also on paper it increased as well. So those that might be dealing with memory issues, or maybe we have big tests or presentations and things coming up that we need some focus for, or just we have a job, or we have kids and families and things that just require us to be kind of zoned in, Bacopa can be a really beneficial thing to add. And not only is it helping us, manage our stress response, but it's also helping us manage some of those stress-inducing attributes about ourselves that, kind of stimulate the stress, right? So reducing that feeling of feeling overwhelmed, or that lack of focus, or some of those memory issues can definitely help reduce how much we're stressing in the first place. And then, with that, if we're not inducing stress and then we're handling stress better, we're then going to be able to stay in that anagen or growth phase of the hair growth cycle and, be there as long as our genetics allow us to be, and grow hair very, readily. And before we go, I did also want to kind of add, or actually kind of a reminder, if you've looked at my hormones for hair growth videos, you'll know that we've talked about Bacopa before, and it also has not just that stress relieving property, but also it has some DHT inhibiting power. So it's reducing the conversion of that testosterone to DHT. So for my guys who may be seeing slow hair growth or shedding, and then also for my ladies, if you have prolonged cycles, or maybe you've been diagnosed with something like PCOS, or maybe you're going through that perimenopausal phase of life, if you have that going on and some focus things and stress, Bacopa is a wonderful herb, and I feel like it's one we should not underestimate and consider adding to our regimens. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment. Tell me your favorite adaptogen. Tell me if you've tried Bacopa, and if you haven't, let me know if you're thinking about it after watching this video. Also, please like and subscribe for more content, and thanks so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. All right, guys, may God bless you and your health. Bye.